Again, I reiterate what Pat had just said about our two colleagues here as far as Senator Heller and Senator Casey and all of the sponsors of this bill and piece of legislation. First of all, you would think about the main thing that brings us all together in bipartisan fashion, as you see us here, is how do we defend the homeland? And those people who defend the homeland and willing to do whatever, and putting that uniform on, willing to take a bullet for you and I. So it's only right that we would defend them every way we possibly can for the service they've given. So this is really what brings us all together. With that being said, you would think, why do we need legislation? Why shouldn't this just be absolutely something that we all were committed to doing? I believe everybody that works for the VA is committed and dedicated to doing the best they can to serve at the VA. But it's grown, like most agencies, to where it hasn't functioned properly and it's not as efficient as it should be. So that's the eyes of us. Every one of us will tell you that our claims divisions, people who do our claim work, case work back home and in our offices here, that a majority of our casework is done on veterans issues. It's that important to us. So when Bob and Dean saw this, and Dean having a much larger problem, disproportionate in his state, it says enough's enough. And that's really what it's all about. And all we're saying is we're going to get our act together. We want the VA to get its act together, streamlined, so all the different regions are working off the same script, if you will, the same page. Not so many people doing something differently than other people. Sometimes we have people that call our office, all they want is an answer. Just give me an answer. Is this going to be awarded to me or not? Is it something that I deserve or not? Just tell me. And it takes 300, 400, 500 days just to get an answer. It's ridiculous. And we can do better than that. So I think it just came to a head to where we've all said enough is enough and we've got to do something about it. They've taken the lead. We're right there with them, shoulder to shoulder, and we're going to get this done. And we're going to make sure that the veterans get the service that they have deserved because they've given us the service that we have needed. And when someone is willing to take a bullet for me, I'm going to do everything I can to make sure that they know I appreciate and respect that and will do everything I can to give them the services they need. So again, I thank my dear colleagues here, and we're going to work to make sure this is a success.